Kilometer crochet, day 49. Good morning from the Arctic Ocean. It's a chilly 3 degrees Celsius, 37 Fahrenheit this morning, and we have a task to complete. Swimming in the ocean, or at least dipping ourselves in it. We happen to be extra lucky because 3 days ago the high here was 25 degrees. Who wants to swim when it's warm outside, right? Look, I'm just trying to make myself feel better, okay? We debate a little on whether we want to do it, and we decide to do it. What's that saying? Better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all? Or in other words, YOLO. I got that one from Reddit. And look at us go, running and panicking. So fun. At the moment, I didn't even realize Beanie also dipped herself in the water. Great! We all did it. After that ordeal, we ran back to the van. Or, well, we wanted to. We actually walked because it's hard to run with flip-flops on rocks with wet feet. When we got into the van, we turned on our propane heater and changed into dry clothes. Nothing has ever felt better in my life. After we warm up, we drive to the visitor center of Tuk to see what it's like and to pee. It's quite small, but it still has stuff to see, and the lady there was very nice. We then make it back to the van to cook breakfast. Today we're having bagels. It's been a while, but wow, bagels are good. I even put some ham on mine. Next, we drove back to the ocean area to take pictures with the sign, because who's gonna believe you if you don't have a picture for proof? We also met some other nice travelers, and they gave us some of their postcards. It seems like they have a travel company based in Yellowknife, the Lonely Traveler. After that, we decided to head back to Inuvik because there's an event going on, the Great Northern Arts Festival. I wanted to stay in Tuk to eat some special home-cooked food, but the owner was not in town today. We drive, and Rebecca decides to go faster today, and it seems to do the trick because it feels less bumpy. And look, a family of ducks. And look, our car is so muddy. It really kicked on there. Soon we make it to Inuvik. We head over to the library to get some free internet and to pee. Libraries are a haven for van lifers, I swear. Also, there's an area to take off your shoes here too. I guess it's a thing. We stay there for a little bit and then we venture outside again. We walk around a little bit and then we make our way towards the festival. We get there on time for the market portion. There were a bunch of booths selling various things like homemade native jewelry. We saw someone buy something for $140. But since we're cheap and we just like to eat, we got some homemade jam. There was also a booth representing the community greenhouse, so we decided to check it out too. We made it in time for an impromptu tour, and it was surprisingly great. We learned so much about the history of the greenhouse and how it came to be, and also some fun stories. If you're curious about those things, I'll write more about it in the description. The lady giving the tour also offered us free lettuce from her plot. We just took 2 leaves. When we got back to the van, I ate the lettuce and made soup for dinner. Eating warm stuff really hits the spot on these cold, rainy days. After that, we decided to head back and we drive for a couple more hours and we end up at the ferry crossing and take the last ferry across, just in the nick of time. And we decide to stop here because, cell service. So today we drove a total of 293 kilometers, so that would be 29 brown stitches and 71 white stitches to represent how many kilometers we drove today. See you next time on